Hello everybody, this is Dtrain, welcome back. This is Warring with Dtrain, episode 2. It's basically just going to be a recap video on this war, final results, and some replays, offensive and defensive. So this first one's by RyGuy0069. I've been with him in multiple Lost Phoenix family clans now. He's a very skilled attacker. So pretty standard. He lures the heroes in Clan Castle when he's taking them out. A lot of their top guys had hog riders in the Clan Castles, which we thought was a little odd, but you know, whatever, doesn't work, I guess. So he drops two golems, one on the left-hand side and one towards the right-hand side / center, and then followed by a bunch of wizards to clear out some stuff. And he drops his heroes. His Barbarian King goes right where he wants him to, towards the center, and he's got a bunch of wizards behind it, so he drops a freeze spell here, and then that doesn't cover the other Inferno, so he drops another one. And with all those raged wizards, there's no way that he's not going to get there. So he did a great job of just stacking his wizards right in the center. The queen went off to the side, but very good, very good attack. And if you noticed, he only used two golems. I'm not that good, but he does a really good job with two golems. So he used two golems, 5 witches. Adding a couple extra witches is huge when you're using two golems. I think that's what helps make it work, really. 26 wizards, so really good attack. And you'll notice he brought a third freeze. I think he brings the third freeze because he's using two golems. And so he needs to stop some of the fire since the third golem isn't taking it. But a very good attack. This one's by Leo. I don't think I've ever been in a clan with Leo, so I haven't seen this attack strategy, so I thought it was pretty cool. Basically, he's luring the Clan Castle Dragon and the heroes off to the corner. Now, I like to drop the barbarians one by one until I get them all the way off to the corner. Because you want them to definitely be lined up straight, so you're not dealing with, you know, a dragon from the left side, a queen from the right side, you know, stuff like that. But obviously it still worked out fine. So he drops a golem at the bottom, a golem at the top, followed by wizards. The witches and a couple of wizards at the top are clearing out some of those top structures. But at this point in the attack, I was very confused because I was like, you know, is he going for one of those 50% attacks where you drop, like, you know, a couple golems and then you just spread the wizards out? But obviously I knew that he got a 2-star from the log. So he drops a Pekka, but it went up towards the top there. But then he waited a minute, dropped 2 Pekkas and the Barbarian King. Now, there's really only one place for them to go because he did a really great job of being patient and clearing out all the structures. So they just go through that and then they go right for the town hall. So that was pretty awesome. And then he just drops his queen over by that expo. Might as well get that extra DE. But yeah, that was a good 2-star. I haven't really seen people try that where they're very patient with the Pekkas. Usually people just kind of spam Pekkas, but I thought it was neat how he used the Pekkas to kind of just, after he cleared out, to punch towards the center. You don't really see that very often, but it was neat to watch. Here's a defense from my base. Yes, it's a pretty unusual base design, but I've had a lot of success with it. I actually don't think this base has ever been two-starred, and I've been attacked quite a few times. Or you know what? I think it got two-starred by a mass dragon attack once before I had those two back expos on air. But once I changed them to air, I haven't been two-starred. So this is a mass switch attack. You don't see these very often anymore, and generally for good reason. But basically, the base is doing exactly what it's supposed to. It's funneling the troops to the left and the right if they attack straight from the top. Not to mention, when you attack with witches from the top, I have multi-target infernos, and from that angle, you're taking fire from both of them at the same time, which is especially horrible for witches that don't deal well with multi-target infernos. So he's at 32%, and looks like his witches are all dying off now. 33%, and this is where I think the battle was lost for him. He decided to drop his dragon over here by the two storages and Teslas, rather than drop the dragon where he just dropped his heroes, where there's only an archer tower and then it's a bunch of free buildings for the dragon, I would think. But his archer queen's going there. He's got a wizard down at the bottom, taking out a couple of buildings before things start firing at him. So 48%, and then that wizard goes down there. So 14 max switches. Yeah, basically the base did what it was supposed to do. But I thought that was kind of neat to watch. He really could have pulled out 50% if he'd managed that better at the end, I think. But I still would have been happy with that, because in Clan Wars, like, you're really not going to prevent one-star attacks. In fact, you'd love one-star attacks, but stopping them short of the 2 stars where it's really good for your team. So that's the final recap of the war. We won 46-4, pretty lopsided. Yeah, so like I was saying yesterday, if you're Town Hall 10 and you're a good attacker, come join us. We'd love to have you on board. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And have a great day.